Everyone, today we're looking at what Paul says in Athens. Paul stood up in the middle of the council on Mars Hill and said, "People of Athens, I see that you're very religious in every way. As I was walking through the town and carefully observing your objects of worship, I even found an altar with the inscription, 'To an unknown God.' Which you worship as unknown, I now proclaim to you. God, who made the world and everything in it, is Lord of heaven and earth. He doesn't live in temples made with human hands, nor is God served by human hands, as though he needed something, since he's the one who gives life and breath and everything else. From one person, God created every human nation to live on the whole earth, having determined their appointed times and the boundaries of their lands. God made the nations so they would seek him, perhaps even reach out to him and find him. In fact, God isn't far away from any of us. In God we live and move and have our being. As some of your own poets have said, we are his offspring." So it's clear now that Paul has learned how to talk to pagans. Right? He uses their own philosophers to connect them to the God of Israel. Right? And it also kind of shows that outsiders can get things right and understand God in some way. And in fact, this pagan wisdom that we see here is a message that a lot of Christians sometimes struggle to believe. For one thing, Paul emphasizes the shared humanity, the shared history of all humanity, that every human being is a child of God, that we're all God's offspring. How often have we thought that we somehow have that special status by ourselves, right? We're the only one that belongs to God. Now, there is something important about us acknowledging who our Heavenly Parent is, but it doesn't mean that we're the only ones that God is close to. In fact, how often have we thought that God is somehow far away? Either God is far off in the heavens where we can't see him, or God is far off because God wants nothing to do with us sinful, disgusting people. He's just unwilling to look at us because we're so terrible. It's not true. God is not far from anyone. Anyone can find and experience God, even if they don't really know who or what they're looking for. You live and move and have your being in God right now, always. And those people do too. So maybe we can stop seeing ourselves as separate from God. We'll stop seeing ourselves as separate from one another too.